You're talking about politics, all politics is local. And so while you're talking to your local audience and you want to reach your voters, nothing's ever going to replace holding a baby. Nothing's ever going to replace going to a local coffee shop and shaking hands. But sometimes there are people that live in your district that are more rural, and maybe you only get to their part of the district once during the campaign cycle because they live way out in that little tiny little precinct that's right at the edge of the next district over. Social media allows you to interact with them on a more regular basis and actually have a conversation. You never know when you're going to meet somebody on social media, for example, who has friends or family in your district. Perfect example, I'm from Arizona originally, but during 2010 I lived in Pennsylvania most of the year. And I saw a tweet go out from a guy living in Phoenix who was running for Congress. And I thought, sounds interesting. Looked at his website, realized it was in the district my sister lived in. So I sent the link to my sister, who turned around, donated, and for the first time in her life went out and volunteered on a campaign. So you never know. Look, nowadays it's a really small world. When you're talking to a campaign, you're going after voters. You have an end game in mind. You get elected or you don't. Legislative officials are hired by the people of their district. You have to communicate with those people. Social media is a very fast-paced, fast-moving, reactionary environment. If you're not ready to jump on a tweet or a Facebook post, you're going to miss your opportunity. You can't wait 24 hours. Which kind of leads me to one of my biggest pet peeves in social media, is watching these companies and some of these campaigns and offices that have what I call the social media noose around the people who are running social media. You can't ask for permission every time you want to send a post or a tweet. If you see a tweet that retweets you, you have to trust your social media person to speak for you. And social media people have to be smart enough to know when it's appropriate and when it's not.